Legends, welcome back. Now, I know that I have addressed this in one of the drip dispatches, and I think that I addressed it in the one of the MPs on the faucet. It seems to be a bit of a concern because people are not fully understanding how it works. So, in my effort to ensure my legends are not one of those people that fall into that category, we're going to discuss in video MP number 19 the drip token supply, circulating supply versus the total supply. Let's engage. We're going to clear the air and to make sure there is no misunderstanding, because I'm sure that my legends will know what's going on. The drip supply, drip utility, circulating supply versus total supply. And as a team leader, I guarantee you will be asked. All right, like Forex is saying right here, let's get this straight. Okay, what reduces this? Okay, first we're going to discuss the drip supply. What reduces the price of any asset of those tokens being swapped out for another asset? The supply of drip is relative to the demand of drip in the faucet contract. If the demand for the faucet contract is higher, then the supply of drip in the tax pool increases, and the supply does not need to increase to pay out the dividends in the faucet. If the demand is higher in the secondary contracts, those secondary contracts are not inflationary, and they never have the potential to mint drip. Good example, the secondary contract, like the drip garden, cannot mint drip tokens. If that drip is being migrated to secondary contracts, it's not going to the tax vault, or less is going there. The taxes on the secondary contracts do still send some of that drip to the faucet. So they are supporting the faucet in some way, but people using the faucet is what's going to send the most drip to the tax vault. The supply of drip is semi-irrelevant to the price without using more context. If the supply for drip is increasing, but the supply in the secondary contracts or demand is also increasing, then the amount of drip hitting the market is decreasing. If the demand for the secondary contract decreases, then of course it will have an effect on the drip price. That's what we're saying. Good example, like the farms and everything that are not running right now is having that effect on the drip price. It will put sell pressure on drip and the price will drop, just like any tradable asset. With drip, we know that the increase in supply has not had a substantial negative impact on the price when you look at the yield it has generating and the price performance. We are moving on par with the rest of the market whilst paying out a significant yield. Folks, we're getting paid 1% on our money every day. If the drip being generated was being sold for yield, we would expect to see a drip price severely underperforming the market. New drip utility. What we are preparing to do is provide several new utilities for drip. Animal farm launching will give more price appreciation. We're down 20 days and counting. So if you're looking at this video after the 18th of October 2022, just disregard. You cannot ethically say you have a platform paying out a guaranteed dividend if you have not addressed the ability for the system to keep paying out, i.e. minting new drip tokens when the supply is low. We have marketing that will promote drip throughout the secondary platforms. This will start after the animal farm reopens. The next two products for drip will drive a huge wave of drip into the tax vaults. Now we know we got Scratchy coming, we got the games coming. Anyhow, so we will be hitting the supply issue on multiple sides, new drip products that send whole principal to the tax vault. Any asset that pays out significant yield in DeFi is going to need to have some variable supply. If you look at drip circulating supply and compare it to others like PancakeSwap, for example, they are minting at a much larger and quicker rate while still paying out less of a dividend. Boom, because nothing's on PancakeSwap is paid out 365%. Okay, this is part one of circulating supply versus total supply. There's a little bit of a misunderstanding with regards to circulating supply. when you look at the supply on the drip website, it's showing the circulating supply outside of the faucet. It doesn't take into account drip that's locked outside of the faucet. So it may not be circulating as much. And you're talking 83% of that circulating, in quote, supply is likely locked into secondary contracts, drip garden, or wherever it's at. It could be the farms or whatever's going on at that time. If you do the math, the token supply has increased from 1 million to almost 2 million tokens. We know that. However, the circulating supply has only increased by 15%. For the people in the back, 15% circulating supply. And that's without the farm being live yet. The farm will chew up even more drip because we know that drip BUSD farm is going to be hot. And this is not even counting the next lot of products that are coming for drip. This is the most important page or slide in the MP number 19. Part 2, circulating supply versus total supply. What is relevant is the circulating supply and not the total supply. The reason why drip mints new tokens, the only reason drip mints new tokens, is to ensure that people get paid their dividends or their 1% per day of their deposits without any issue. And you also need to remember that a lot of the drip is going to other places, the drip garden, to the animal farm, the liquidity pools on Pancake Swap, and to the reservoir. So there's other places that drip tokens are being utilized. Like I said, there's just so many options to put drip out there and getting them locked up instead of just being used to stake or just to send to the tax vault via the faucet. It has other places that it can be used. And again, in the bottom line, and you see right here, the Forex, whatever his name is, Zim, whatever his name is, it is not the total supply that matters. What matters is how many tokens are in circulation and available to be in circulation. That's what affects the price. And for the people in the back, way in the back, again, it is not the total supply that matters. It matters how many tokens are in circulation and available to be in circulation. That's what affects the price. Again, my legends already understood this. And in case one of my legends didn't know, this is why I do the MPs. I want to ensure you know exactly what's going on and you can sleep at night knowing, okay, drip done went to 3,000 tokens. One is to make sure that we get paid. Two is it doesn't matter the total supply. All that matters is how many is circulating in the discussion. Next, out brief. Okay, so we discussed the supply. We discussed the drip utility that's been created and that's in the roadmap and it's upcoming. We discussed the circulating supply versus the total supply, which is the most important, is the circulating supply. Legends, if you're going to be a team leader, or if not, even just for your well-being and peace of mind, keep this MP close because you will be asked by your team members, well, I'm looking at it and drip is supposed to be a supply of 1 million and now they're at 2 million, or is that 50 million, whatever it is. Okay, listen, you tell them I understand that, but you have to be concerned with not the total supply. You need to be concerned with the circulating supply. Bam. Whew. All right. That's it for this video. As always, remember this for informational and educational purposes only. This is never intended as any type of financial advice because I'm not a financial advisor. And always remember the three. Number one, investing as a whole is an individual endeavor. You always need to please do what's best for you, your family, and your family finances because the decisions you make will make or break your finances. And nobody is going to be held responsible for those decisions except for you. Number two, we have the best developer right here, Forex Shark, in the game. And folks ask why I don't go over all these other protocols, and I went over address that in one of the other MPs. When you find a good one, just like your spouse, your girlfriend, boyfriend, or whoever you're with, when you find the right one, you don't go cheat on them. You stick with them and you stay dedicated to them. In the discussion, say less. And number two, part two, we had the best community. You see me shout out the other drip YouTubers because this is family. We're all in here to help each other get to where they need to go. Number three, increase your knowledge, reduce your risk. The MPs were created for every single one of my legends, whether you're on my team, my direct team, my downline, or just a subscriber to L7 Crypto, or somebody just coming in and getting the MPs and moving on somewhere else. That's perfectly fine. I don't care. I thank each and every single one of you that have subscribed to the channel. We're almost at 600 at the time of the recording this video. And I thank each and every one of my legends. I don't care if somebody else's channel got 75,000 subscribers. It don't matter. There are no better educated and informed and better YouTube subscribers than my 600 legends. I don't give a damn what YouTuber you want to get to. My legends can explain to any other non-legend in the entire drip community, all 115,000, exactly any part of the ecosystem. Hands down, I bet on it. End of discussion. Anyhow, so for all my legends, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Share the video with whoever you need to share with, because the questions are coming. The FOMO is about to set in. And to all of my legends, 7 seconds, engage.